the new inventors. My name's Ron Berger. My invention is this 6-lane modular fully banked fiberglass slot car track. Not only does a fiberglass slot car track not exist anywhere else on this planet apart from in this lot, this track has some very special features. When I first came up with this idea, I had already built a couple of timber mobile units, and I'd often thought of making a perfect track and then taking a mould of it so it could be mass-produced in fiberglass. While thinking about this, it occurred to me that I could actually embed metal into the whole surface of the track between layers of fiberglass, which would give me a unique magnet traction system which would work a lot better than a single magnet pulling down on the pickup rails as magnet traction. As a result of that, it ties the rear end of the car to the rails like a train. My system embedded metal throughout the surface of the track, and you have a magnet either side of the car, which allows the rear of the car to still slide out around the corners. Which gives you a lot better feel. The car doesn't come off so easily. It makes for a much faster track. And the most important thing about it is that when the car de-slots, it virtually doesn't go anywhere. It just gets pulled back down onto the track by the magnets. This saves a hell of a lot of damage to cars that don't fly off the track. Another good feature is that the lane colours are moulded into the surface, so they'll never wear out. That usually happens on most tracks. It's also got extra run-off areas on the corners, and it's designed to look great. Every corner has been very carefully worked out, so the banking and where it banks, where it finishes. This track has also undergone a lot of development within prototypes and models and different things. It's lightweight, very sturdy, virtually lasts forever. The pickup rails aren't steel, they're copper braid, so they won't rust. The joins are virtually perfect. The car doesn't even feel them when it goes over. All the sections just bolt together. It's designed so it'll go onto a trailer and be used as an amusement. Some safety features about this track is that as I was designing it, I knew exactly how the car would react to each corner. And so I designed it so that there's no point in the track that the car will actually fly off the track and hit somebody. This is a 1/32 slot car. It's a Minardi Formula One made by SEX Slot Cars. There's more than a dozen companies making these 1/32 scale cars, all competing against each other to make the best looking and most detailed cars. I like these SEX ones because they're nice and cheap. They're only about $40 at Toy World. And I'll just show you what a $40 slot car can do. When it comes off, this doesn't go nowhere. Straight into the next slot. If you raise the magnets a bit, the car will slide out a lot more around the corners. But anyway, we're at 2.4 metres. The lanes are 14.5 metres long, and every lane is virtually the same length, within 50mm. The markets I see for this track are like a big boy's toys for people involved in motor racing. I'm sure someone like Craig Lowndes would love to have this in his game room. Alternatively, to be put on a trailer and used as an amusement, sold as a franchise for kids' parties, things like that. And there's lots of other scope, like basically a 6-year odyssey. I took the fiberglass rulebook and I threw it out the window when I took on this project. What I've done in fiberglass is virtually impossible, mainly because of the slots. The slots are 3mm wide and they're 7mm deep. And to create them, I had to hand shape the whole lot of them, shape them in a way that they would work as a mould, still work as a slot car track, and I had to bring them up to a mirror finish. This took virtually years. I worked on it with a magnifying glass and little bits of sandpaper. And that was just the start of the problems. Doing the mould was very nearly impossible. Once you start filling these slots up with fiberglass, you get into all sorts of trouble. The fiberglass shrinks, you get bubbles, you get... it took me virtually years to work out how to do the mould. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope that you get back to me, and I'd like to come on your program. It would be great. Thank you very much.